Yo, I don't want to talk about those issues because I'm afraid my mom might see them, you know?
People have access to a lot of information, but there's a lot of different information, and kind of people need the tools to be able to verify for themselves what is trustworthy and what's not, you know?
Yeah, sex is quite the topic here because, I mean, we're here because of it.
You can actually question things, and there are other ways that you can process your feelings besides like suppressing them or like having like bad coping mechanisms, or just like it's healthy and it's art therapy. It's it's a whole chapter.
I am a artist woman that paints flowers everywhere she goes.
C, D, E, F, G. Where am I gonna look at you? Okay. Okay. I'm an artist, but I'm also a DJ, a designer, researcher, overall human being.
I didn't really want to work in an industry that boxed me up and be in an office because it was just too constricting. And becoming a freelance artist kind of gave me the room and the expression to do whatever the flow was, but it's kind of like the flow from God, because I find that in helping myself when I paint, other people actually can benefit from it as well.
I really appreciate processes in general, because how you start off is never going to be like how you imagine it to finish off. So how we finished the design process was quite eye-opening, to just trust the process, and then we finished that phase, then we could actually create the second phase of manifesting it on walls and things, and that took on another energy of itself, and not really knowing what to expect, but also having that guideline of the design was cool, and then also just working with the different artists and the likes of you and the film crew was cool, because it's like meeting new people and working with these new people in ways that you wouldn't have expected, and just bringing out different sides of each other through joy and love. And so yeah, it was nice. It was also a lot of lessons learned on different levels. Romy and I both used scaffolding for the first time, but Romy kept saying it's like an adult jungle gym, which is true. So it's all about perspective, how you enter a space or a job. Like, your perspective actually creates a lot of the experience. So.
I don't think there's anything I wish I knew when I was younger, because I always, okay, yeah, that question, I don't know how to answer. You guys are hitting me on something, you can't prepare nothing.
I think when I was younger, if I could know, maybe to just engage in things when you're ready. Don't do things because of peer pressure or someone coerces you into making you think like it's okay. If you want to do it, then do it with confidence. But if you're not confident, rather not partake, because it could leave you feeling quite confused. Yeah, so do things with confidence. Don't let people manipulate you.
Because knowledge is power, and you need to know what's going on around you, so you can say no, you can say yes, so you can grasp things, so you can be curious and evolve. And I feel like that's why Big Sis is important in these spaces, is it's because it's empowering people with knowledge.
And at the time when I was in my, teenage years, I wish that social media was around the way it is right now, just for us to have more access to more information.
Yes, I think it's really important that people, especially like young people, have safe spaces where they can be curious, where they can ask questions, where they can like exist in a space where it's like free of like other people's like opinions, free of judgment, just like free to explore and like ask the questions that they want to ask. And I think that's where Big Sis is going to step in.
I feel like it represents that positive guardian, helper,
I mean, there's so many apps that's going around, which is amazing for the young kids. I wish I had those type of things. And like Big Sis, I wish I had Big Sis, because